ESPN, the Bears Sports Network. It's West Lincoln Bears football on BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. You're right where you need to be for every pass, tackle, and touchdown. Live.
Well, I unmuted the wrong microphone. All right, we are live here from Perry Miller Field. Good evening and welcome to high school football here on BSPN, the Bears Sports Network, live from Flea Hop. Yes, and it is Thursday night. We are live and not on Friday, and yeah, it's just kind of the way it worked out. So I'm Jonathan Tullis. Chris C. is in the process of joining me. He had to go and check on something for us, but yeah, we are here tonight in Flea Hop for some Thursday night lights, Chris.
Yeah, glad to be back. Excuse me, I'm out of breath. I just ran to the concession stand to work on the internet. So.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, was it okay?
Yeah, everything was fine. I was all plugged in, so I don't know.
Yeah, we were having some connectivity issues the last few minutes, so who knows?
It's always 5 minutes before we get ready to go on.
Exactly. I've noticed that too. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, we are live, and West Lincoln wrapping up the regular season tonight playing against the Mount Olive Pirates in a key Region 7 1A matchup, because this is going to decide who gets the third and fourth slots in the region for the playoffs coming up next week.
That's right. Yeah, this is going to be a big one for us tonight. Mount Olive coming into this one 0-8. They lost last week to Salem. Let's see, 58-52 in double overtime.
In a double overtime, yeah. Now, I haven't seen any video of that game, but, man, that had to have been a doozy.
Yeah, it must have been to go to double overtime at Salem. Salem had a pretty good team, so I don't know what they're bringing to us tonight. So.
Yeah, Mount Olive coming in tonight. Now, of course, West Lincoln's had difficulties, have not won a game since they beat McLaurin here almost, 2 months ago now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But a longer streak for Mount Olive is they have not won a game since October of 2023.
Yeah, that's a long stretch.
That's a very long stretch.
Yeah, I hate to see that, for them. And it's similar to Salem stretch, that they had when we had faced them. Was that last year? They had
last
a long
year,
stretch,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think at that time it might have been either one of the longest streaks in the state or the longest at the time.
Yeah, that's right. I do remember it being a long streak. So.
Yeah, so I did look it up. They are not the longest active losing streak in the state.
Okay.
I did look it up. So there's a couple of other teams that qualify for that, I guess, dishonor.
Right.
I know.
Not an honor.
Not at all.
Definitely don't want to be in that category. Feel for them on that, though. I mean, these guys get out and hustle and practice every day.
Absolutely.
Every week, and you hate to see them struggle like that. Just can't get all the pieces of the puzzle together. So.
Absolutely. So coin toss, West Lincoln has won, and did he say they were receiving?
They were receive, yeah.
Okay, couldn't really see a good signal there. So West Lincoln will defend what is that? The eastern end zone, western end zone. Always gets that mixed up.
That's going to be the west end.
All right. So we are going to have a national anthem here in just a moment.
I was going to say that was Braden Ham. He is dressed tonight, and that was him to go out on the field with his teammates for senior night. He hopefully will get in and play a few plays tonight. So.
Absolutely. So we're going to cut away for the anthem here in just a moment.
They made in protecting our flag and our valued way of life. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, so national anthem having been played, we're getting ready to kick things off here in just a moment. And like we talked about a minute ago, a lot on the line tonight, Chris, because this is going to decide some playoff seeding. So because of some things, Region 8 is going to be who we face in the first round. And so Bears getting ready to come out of the tunnel tonight. So, yeah, big game coming up because depending on who they play or depending on what happens tonight, looking like it's going to decide where we go. Either way, we're going to be on the road next week.
Yeah, that's right.
So depending on what happens in a couple of other games that are be playing tonight, plus West Lincoln's game tonight, if West Lincoln were to win tonight, they will face either Stringer, Lumberton, or Richton. Again, that's going to kind of depend on how. Yeah, that's going to depend on how a couple of other games still to be played in Region 8 are going to play out. So either Stringer, Lumberton, or Richton on the road with the win. If they lose, Taylorsville has already secured the region championship with a 3-0 record. So if West Lincoln were to lose, they'll be in the 4th spot in this region, and they will face the Tartars of Taylorsville on the road.
Yeah, definitely want to try and pull out a win tonight. I'd rather see that. Don't want to see the first seed from Region 8, going in the first round. They're going to be very dominant force.
Absolutely, yeah.
Definitely want to see a 2 or 3 seed for that first round.
Me being from Philadelphia, Taylorsville, before they moved down to 1A, they were very dominant in 2A, and Philadelphia was 2A at the time. I can tell you, Taylorsville, even then and now, they're a tough team. No matter when you play them, they're tough.
Yeah, and that's all sports. I mean, they got a great school over there, and always great in athletics. It seems like every time we play them in something, they come to dominate. So.
Absolutely. So a lot on the line here tonight. Again, either way, they are going to the playoffs. This season will be West Lincoln's first appearance in the playoffs since 2020 when they went to Enterprise Clark County, lost in the first round. By the way, just for the statisticians out there, West Lincoln has never won a first-round playoff game in the history of the program.
Oh, really?
So still some opportunities to do some big things here in spite of the challenges that the Bears have faced this year. Again, a lot on the line tonight. A lot will be decided tonight. As we get ready to kick things off here in the first quarter, Bears again are going to receive. And I couldn't really tell who was kicking off, but a very short kick going to be fielded by number. I believe that was number. Was that number
16? But we don't have.
I don't have a 16 on the roster, so
we're gonna be kind of mixed up tonight. So
yeah,
bear with us.
The Bears did. We'll say this: the Bears did have a couple of number changes due to some uniform issues. So we'll just leave it at that. So we may have to kind of figure out who some of these guys are. So ask you to bear with us, and also apologize. We are having the connectivity issues, so we've switched to YouTube only tonight.
Okay.
Here for the Bears. First, Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance, first down, and already a flag on the play. And
looks like they're going to have encroachment on the defense there. He was way lined up in the neutral zone, so that's going to be to the Bears' benefit.
Absolutely. So it's going to be 5 free yards there for the Bears. And one thing to note about this Mount Olive team, they are very, very young. Most of the rosters dominated by freshmen and sophomores. So, I think they've only got 2, maybe 3 seniors on the entire roster.
Yeah, really a young team here. So they've still got a ways to go in growth.
Handed off there to number 17. That was Brody Dillon bringing it up, getting about a 2-yard carry there for the Bears. So second down at about 4 coming up for West Lincoln. Ball spotted at the 43-yard line. Bears still playing with that I formation.
Yeah, we've had some success with that. Following that fullback through the hole, Leighton Sullivan going to carry it. We're real close to a first down there, so that's a good run from Leighton.
Yeah, Leighton getting across the 45 to about the 46. Actually going to spot it, looks like the 47-yard line. And third and about 1 coming up here for West Lincoln. 46-yard line, I'm sorry.
Great position right here to try and pick up the first down.
Yeah, Bears showing some good effort on offense here so far against this young Pirates team. Pirates wearing the gold uniforms tonight. The Bears, it's a blackout tonight, as this is the last home game. Back in the I formation. Handing the ball off once again. And going to be good for a first down, but not much more than that, as a host of Pirates bring down the runner. Couldn't even really tell who got a hold of it there. That was Brody Dillon there on the run. And going to be moving the chains here for Corey Myers to pick up them insurance. First down for West Lincoln.
First down Bears. Yeah, great news. Love hearing that.
Absolutely. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line, so West Lincoln still in their own territory at the moment. Bears moving right to left here in the press box. Bears lining up, going to stay in that I formation. Ball handed off. Back to Leighton Sullivan. And going to get brought down out of bounds. Looked like he got right across the 50 there, Chris, and maybe at the 49-yard line, getting into Mount Olive territory.
Yeah, I think he did make it across the 50. Lost the football, thankfully, out of bounds as a couple of these Mount Olive players had him wrapped up pretty good there. So
yeah, and
still a great, good gain there. Picked up 4 yards. Looks like a good 4 yards.
Yep, second down and 6 coming up. Ball actually was spotted at the 50. They said he came out of bounds at about the 50, so that's where they're going to spot it. Again, second down and about 6 to go for West Lincoln. Staying in that I formation. And going to have another handoff, this time to number 4, Tucker Parsons. And he's going to meet a brick wall of Pirates there, gain of maybe about a yard.
Yeah, that kind of looked rugby-ish there, where everybody pile in and push.
Like a scrum, huh?
Had him stood up and couldn't take him down. Too many people on one side. Plenty of Bears on the back there to help push. So he did pick up a few yards on that. Well, maybe a yard.
Yeah, Parsons going to have to come out for a play because he lost his hat, so he's got to come out and sit out for a play. Ball spotted at the 49, so Bears now in Mount Olive territory. Third down and about – still about third down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, long third down here. We need to pick this up. Don't take this to the fourth down.
And that's the movement there on the line. Couldn't really tell who went. Looks like the flag's going to kind of be on West Lincoln's side, so maybe false start here on the Bears.
Yeah, like the far side official was waiting on the players to tell him which way he was going to point. He was like, what do y'all think, guys?
Yep. So 5 yards marched off against the Bears. Third down and 11 coming up. And if you hear band music, Mount Olive bringing their band with them tonight.
Yeah, I saw they brought 2 buses. And they're not a big band, but they got a good sound from here. So
absolutely. So if they play at halftime, we'll carry that here for your enjoyment here on BSPN. Third and 11. Ball handed off, quickly brought down in the backfield. Leighton Sullivan, somebody got through the offensive line there and brought him down quick. Thought I might have seen almost a face mask there. But the official disagreed with me, so we're going to have a long fourth down coming up for West Lincoln. Presumably they're getting ready to punt.
Yeah, it looks like Parsons taking the field here to punt. He's been lights out with that punting this year. This is just about his range to lay it down there on the goal line, so if we can get our coverage down there, this should hopefully he can get off a pretty good punt here and put Mount Olive back deep.
Jackson and Reese back deep for the Pirates to receive. Like you said, Parsons has just really been lights out with the punt. You know, don't be surprised there if they don't, they don't get to return this one.
Yeah, that's right.
Officials having a little chat there to make sure everything's lined up correctly. Some people complain, about the officials getting together and talking about something, but my thing is, especially as a former football official and a volleyball official, I'd a whole lot rather talk about it for a minute, make sure we get it right, and make because we're out here for the kids trying.
Exactly. Yeah, you definitely want them to take their time and make sure they got everybody's on the same field for sure.
Absolutely. So over there talking to Mount Olive's head coach, Eric Nelson, in his second year as the head coach for the Pirates. And maybe an issue with the band. What press box coach was up here telling me just now. Still trying to figure out exactly what's going on here.
I think that's what it is. I think it's a issue with the band playing.
Maybe
Once the quarterback gets under center, yeah, that's right. They can play up until he's under center, and they have to stop. My understanding.
Kind of like Mississippi State, ring responsibly.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Punt off. Parsons gets off another dandy. Is going to be fielded at about the 25-yard line and returned. And going to be taken, looks like, by number 6, Hayden Payne. Getting a good return on that, getting across the 50-yard line. So that's where the Pirates will set up shop. Looks like around the looks like he got it to about the 48-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. And it looks like it's in the return team's backfield, so we'll see what's happening here. May have had a holding situation or something like that.
I think he either motion clipping or personal foul. I couldn't tell. No.
It is going to be against the Pirates.
Illegal block in the back?
Yeah, I believe that's what it is, blocking the back. So that's going to back them up about, what, I think it might be a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, that's going to hurt them right there.
Yeah, it's going to negate most of their return.
And I'm glad they caught that. I kind of called that a corner of my eye. I'm looking around the wall here, and I think he knocked a player out of bounds that may have come back into play to help make the tackle there.
So ball spotted at the 34-yard line. And that's where Mount Olive will go to work. And got another whistle and a flag. And they're going to call offsides on the Bears. Somebody must have been.
Offsides against the Bears.
Only thing I can come up with, Chris, is somebody was lined up in the neutral zone, but I couldn't. It was just barely if that was the case.
Yeah, I didn't. I see where they were pointing at, but I didn't notice that he was in the neutral zone there. A young player. Who's that, number 14?
That is
Matthew Calhoun.
So handoff there by the Pirates. Not much on that one. About up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 5 is going to remain the down.
Slip down about the 40-yard line. Brings up 2nd down. And we're going to say 5.
So Pirates lining up. Number 5, Skylian, I hope I'm saying this correctly, Skylian Blackwell, quarterback here for the Pirates. And play clock is stopped. Somebody might have called a timeout. I'm not really sure what's happening.
Yeah, I heard the whistle, but I don't see a flag down, so I don't know.
Somebody called timeout. I'm sorry.
Equipment timeout.
Oh, equipment timeout. Okay, thank you, Bill. Appreciate that. Coach Bill Harris up here in the press box and been a big help to us throughout the season. Appreciate his extra set of eyes. Pass complete. You're going to be near the first down.
Jay Hook's on the tackle there. If we're right on number 24, that's what he's been wearing this year. Great takedown by him.
Yeah, it's going to be close to a first down there. And it looks like they are going to move the chains. So that'll bring a first down coming up for Mount Olive.
First down now. First and 10 for Mount Olive.
So that'll be first down again. Skylian Blackwell, the quarterback, and he, according to the roster, is just a freshman. Ball at the 44-yard line. Snap, going to hand it off. I guess to number 8, Edward Baggett. And Baggett.
That's number 10.
Or I'm sorry, yeah, that was number 10, Cody Barnes. Or no, it was number 0. Sorry, Peyton Keys.
Lord.
My goodness. Either way, that's a touchdown for the Pirates.
Again for the Pirates for a touchdown.
We're the blind leading the blind this afternoon.
That's what it seems like, isn't it? So Mount Olive jumping out to an early lead, finding a hole, and that was Peyton Keys, a senior AF listed on the roster. And Pirates going to score the first touchdown here of the night. Tell you what, that kid,
he's got some wheels on him for sure. When he got the ball, he was he found his hole and went to kicking the dust up.
And Coach Ball going to talk to.
Is it a flag on the far side of the field over there? What is that? Or is that somebody's towel on the ground? What is that?
I'm not sure.
I think it's a flag, but
So it's unsportsmanlike. Actually, there's a flag. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There is an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Mount Olive, but the touchdown counts.
was it after the play?
Must have been after the play. That's all I can come up with.
Unsportsmanlike conduct called against the Pirates, but touchdown was good.
Oh, it was a celebration foul, so that's what it was. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so that's where it happened. It happened over on their sideline. Okay.
Sidelines issue.
Gotcha. Well, all right. So Mount Olive lining up for the try after, and looks like they're going to go for 2.
No, I think he put a tee down. I think
Oh, did he?
I think we're going to actually kick it.
Okay, I thought they were getting in a offensive formation. Play clock down to 0, but there's no flag for delay of game. I'm not sure what that's about. Okay. So now the referee and umpire are having a discussion. The umpire, of course, is the official in the defensive backfield. So, yeah, play clock went down to 0. I don't understand why that wasn't delay of game. Unless somebody called a timeout, we just weren't aware of it. Okay, they're going to reset the play clock. So maybe a malfunction then. I'm not sure. But they are going to kick, as you said, Chris. And snap is down, kick is up, and it's not very high, but well, they said it was no good. So 6-0 going to be your score here for the moment here in the first quarter. 6:42 to go. Bears getting ready to go back to work. We'll take a timeout. This is BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
About to get back underway here. 6:42 to go here in the first quarter. Mount Olive off to an early 6-0 lead here after the touchdown, and did find out the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty or foul that was called a little while ago is being enforced on the kickoff. So they're going to kick off from the 25-yard line. So about to get back underway here in just a moment. Back for the Bears. Looks like that's going to be Leighton Sullivan there in the backfield, ready for the Bears. But last kickoff to start the game was short, so Leighton may need to play up a little bit.
Yeah, he's pulled in a little tight with Tucker flanking one side, and I think that's going to be Sam Barfoot on the other over there.
Yeah, he actually did move up. Maybe he heard me. He moved up a few yards. Another little squib kick there. That's going to be taken by Weston Patton, and he'll get across the 40-yard line to about the 38, maybe.
Yeah, great scoop and run by him right there to pick up a few yards on that little squib kick there.
It's a good field position as the Bears have their first have the first Burton Tree Service, or the first Corey Myers and Higginbotham Insurance first down, rather.
That's right. We'll get it in a minute.
ball spotted at the 39-yard line.
Thursday night blues have got us, Jonathan.
Man, I tell you, and you know what? I've just been running around crazy all day, you know. I thought I was going to go to some meetings in Jackson, you know, have a pretty easy day, relatively speaking, and nope, that did not happen.
That's right.
It's just been one thing
Yeah,
after another.
I usually mentally prepare on Fridays, but I guess I let it slip up on me as well. So.
And that's going to be handed off to Tucker Parsons there, taking the handoff, but he's brought down quickly. Loss of a couple there as he brings up 2nd and long.
Yeah, Peyton Keys had his number 0. Peyton Keys looked like he had his number as soon as he got the football there, so he was on him pretty quick there.
Yeah, I will say this about Mount Olive. They've done a really good job on defense so far, so the Bears going to probably have to make some adjustments to overcome that penetration they seem to be able to get. So 2nd down at about 12 coming up, or maybe 11. Bears in the I formation once again. Brody Dillon in the backfield along with
Good gracious.
and that's going to be encroachment there on the Pirates, it looks like.
The official threw everything pink he had.
He threw his beanbag and his
and
flag.
his flag, right? I think he pulled the wrong pink. So.
I will say,
I know the Mount Olive coach has got to be disgusted about that. I mean, you can see the football, and I know you're excited and ready to play, but just back up just a little bit. You don't want to call these simple little penalties like this. I mean, you 4 or 5 of these a night, and you eat up you.
Yeah, that is one thing that, you know, both teams are going to have to get used to. It looks like these officials are calling a very tight neutral zone, so, and calling it on both sides, too.
That's right.
So.
They're calling it fair for sure, both sides, but they're not going to let them slide tonight. I mean, there's a lot on the line here, you know, for season district. So, I mean, it's only fair they call the game fair. So.
Yeah, a couple players getting a little chippy there. It was number 9, Leighton Sullivan, there on the run, up to about the 35-yard line. And that's actually where they're going to spot it there. Gain of a few there for the Bears to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and about 6 to go.
Yeah, definitely got to get close to this 1st down marker here.
Yeah, we saw earlier this year too, Chris, you know, sometimes when things get a little chippy, you know, we kind of got to watch that and, you know, make sure we don't get any unnecessary, unsportsmanlike conduct penalties.
Yeah, that's true. We have done a great job calming down, you know, and kind of letting some of that stuff slide. And you definitely don't want to start that, you know, right here at the last game.
Mount Olive showed blitz and got through pretty quickly as Tucker Raines kind of had to dump it out pretty quickly as he was back to pass and couldn't really set up in the pocket. So that'll bring up 4th down and about 6 to go.
Yeah, he had Tucker Parsons out there open. I think if he'd had just another half a second to split, to set before he made that throw, I think we could have got that one off. But like you said, the Pirates were blitzing. Hard to make a decision what to do other than just kind of throw it and hope or tuck it and get tackled. So.
Yeah, and it looks like Bears going to go for it here. Yeah, something I noticed about the Pirates too. They're blitzing nearly every play. They're not showing blitz this time. Still has some pretty good penetration as Leighton struggling to get back up to the 35, and he's not going to get it. So the Bears will turn it over on downs. So it looks like Mount Olive going to take over on downs at their own 35-yard line. Do want to thank our sponsors. Appreciate Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, as well as Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, Burton Tree Service sponsoring our kickoffs tonight, and Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance. He is the sponsor of the first downs for the Bears tonight. Appreciate them taking the time to sponsor this coverage here on BSPN.
Yeah, glad to support the Bears. I know everybody that. Big thanks to every business individual that buys signs on the field, signs in the gym, signs on baseball, softball field. That's really what it takes to keep athletics going in small schools is your advertisement dollars. That goes a long way with our Booster Club.
Another good run there by the Pirates. They're going to get a 1st down and more up to about the West Lincoln 40-yard line. You know, talking about other sports, well, we'll talk about that in a moment as we're getting back underway. Handoff into the backfield from the Pirates and getting brought down very quickly.
Landon Anderson.
Yeah, it looks like that was Landon Anderson there getting some good penetration himself.
Landon run them down from behind.
Gain of about 4 for the Pirates. Pirates getting back into work here. Pistol formation. Back to pass. Finds a man. Thought he found a man open. Going to fall incomplete. That was intended for Cardarius Reese.
Yeah, Reese was right in position where he wanted him. I think it pass was just a little too high for him as he was up on his tippy toes a little bit off the ground.
Yeah.
Trying to reel that one in. But it was a great pass. It was just, like I said, a little too high. So. Good coverage by the Bears. We were on him. So.
Absolutely. So 3rd down and about 6 coming up as we officials calling timeout, but not sure if I think we're having a
football issue.
So I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I see what it was. So somehow one of Mount Olive's game balls got sent to the West Lincoln sideline by accident. So they were. I don't know why they couldn't have waited.
Yeah. Didn't want us to put no slickum on it, you know.
There you go. Going to be handed off there to number 24, Jaden Moody. Looks like it's going to be brought down before the first down marker. The yard to gain.
Yeah, Weston Patton and Tucker Parsons making the tackle right there. They were on that. Make a good stop there on 3rd down. So
the Bears got a chance to do some big defense here. Is 4th down and about 1 coming up.
Yeah, it's time to hunker down, Bears. We got to stop them right here. Get this ball back.
Another handoff. That was going to be good for a 1st down as he runs over to his left side. Going to get driven out of bounds by a host of Bears. I believe that was Cardarius Reese once again on the run. So, yeah, a lot of our winter sports starting to get geared up, Chris, and actually soccer is going to have their home opener on Tuesday here at Perry Miller Field, and we'll be bringing you that game live here on BSPN with the boys' game starting at 5 and the girls playing at 6:30. Normally it's the other way around, but Coach Dana told me they were going to do it the other way today. So back to pass. Going to make connection to number 7, Darian Keller Jr., and going to be brought down.
That's Leighton Sullivan on the tackle. Great tackle by him.
In on the tackle for the Bears.
And also basketball going to be getting their season started at North Pike on Tuesday evening. And then the following week, they'll be starting up their home slate here at West Lincoln against the Hornets of Lloydstar. We'll bring you that game as well, their home opener in a couple of weeks. So winter sports schedule coming out next, hopefully by tomorrow. Hand off to Jaden Moody, number 24 for the Pirates, and that's going to be good for a 1st down. And couldn't tell who was on the tackle there for West Lincoln, but he's brought down right past the yard to gain.
They give him a 1st down, brings up 1st down and 10 for the Pirates.
So ball spotted about the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for Mount Olive. Snap. Handed off once again. And that's going to be to number 24, Jaden Moody. He's going to run it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, the Bears just couldn't pick that one up. He had a good hole and was able to get through. And
1 minute, 11 seconds to go in the 1st quarter.
Yep, so do have 1:11 here to go in the 1st. Bears now down 12-0 as Mount Olive gets ready for the point after. Got a little personnel change happening here for the Pirates. Yeah, if you didn't know, Mount Olive does have a claim to fame as they were the high school of Steve Air McNair.
Air McNair.
And got a timeout on the field. That's going to be a timeout, looks like, for Mount Olive. So they're going to talk about their options here for just a moment. So we'll take a timeout here, and we'll be back in just a moment here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. BSPN, the Bear Sports Network, appreciates all of our sponsors. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, Burton Tree Service, and Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance. We still have sponsorships available, and we'd love to talk to you. If you're interested in learning more, visit our website at bspn.live or send us a message on our social media. BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Got to get back underway here as the Pirates going for the point after, and I just saw a message from my wife. She said my kids are watching or were watching.
At strangelywarmed.media. BSPN.
About to have the kickoff here after the Pirates take a 12-0 lead. 1:11 to go here in the first quarter. And the Bears looking to get on the board and make some adjustments here. I got to say, Pirates have been putting forth a good effort tonight. Of course, they understand what's on the line tonight.
Yeah,
That's going to be number 18, Jeffrey Ducksworth, too, and handling the kickoff, and not a bad kickoff that time.
That's actually 58. It's their
Was it 58?
Yeah, 56. Jeffrey gets everybody fired up. Number 56 does the kicking, so that's going to be.
Oh, okay, that's the Corey Taylor.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
He fooled me the first time, and I caught it the second time. I was going to watch the third time just to double check and make sure. Like I said, number 18 is the hype man to get everybody fired up.
I got you. I believe that was taken by Tucker Parsons. Didn't get much on that one, so Bears are going to set up shop for the Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance first down at their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, the Bears put together a drive right here and get this ball in the end zone. Close up this gap a little bit here.
That'd be all right with me.
Looks like we had Tucker Parsons must have been shook up on that kick return there as he's being helped off the field by the trainers to take a look at him right quick. So
I didn't even see he was down. I'm glad you noticed that, Chris. I'm sorry about that.
I think he made it back to the sideline. Is why we didn't see it. He was just down there with the team there, and then got quite off the field.
I got you. 32-yard line is where the Bears are setting up Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance first down. Staying with that I formation. Snap, handed off to Sullivan. And Sullivan getting wrapped up about at the line of scrimmage. May have even lost a couple of yards on that one.
Not going to have much success tonight between the tackles with this Mount Olive defense. They are strong between the tackles, that's for sure. So.
Speaking of Sullivan, looks like he got shook up there on that play. So they're going to take a look at him real quick and make sure he's all right. Yeah, again, getting geared up for the winter sports season coming up, with soccer getting their home opener going next week. Basketball also going to be on the road at North Pike. And, we've had some other things going on in the world of West Lincoln Bears sports. Cross country, man, they have been showing out.
Running Bears.
Absolutely. Middle school placing second at the state meet yesterday with Case and Lofton and Russell Case coming in second and third, respectively.
Fast little dudes.
And the boys and the girls, they had a great showing at the regional meet. Actually, they won the region meet. And I was talking to Gavin, our camera guy. He's on the cross-country team. They had the state meet yesterday or today. And he couldn't remember exactly where we finished, but it was in the top 10.
Really? Okay. Well, they were loading up this morning, I think, after the pep rally, so I assume that must have been
okay. So it was today then.
Must have been going today. Yeah.
Yeah, they were up at Choctaw Trails at Mississippi College, and it had a good run there. So congrats to them. Sullivan's still on the ground being tended to, so
yeah, I can't tell. Looks like they're
minutes.
Working on the leg there. Hopefully it's just a cramp, and we can get him up and stretched out and get him back out there.
We'll go ahead and cut away for a moment. We'll be back in just a moment here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Back underway, and Sullivan coming off the field with just a little bit of assistance. We'll give you an update on him when we can. Getting back underway here, though. Second down and about 12 coming up for West Lincoln at the 30-yard line. And Brody Dillon in the backfield for West Lincoln. Raines under center, taking the snap, going to hand off to Dillon. Dillon usually has good success going up the middle, but nothing doing on that one. Losing about a yard there on that play.
Dillon on the carry.
Yeah, we put in, I'm not sure who number 44 is, to block for Brody and slid Brody back to the tailback position. Like you said, he just couldn't really get his wheels going before that Mount Olive defense was in the backfield.
So 3rd and long coming up for West Lincoln. Actually, they're going to give him a couple of yards on that, up to about the 20 or the 32-yard line, rather. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Pirates up 12-0 against your West Lincoln Bears. So we'll switch ends and get back to it here in just a moment. This is BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. BSPN, the Bears Sports Network, appreciates all of our sponsors. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, Burton Tree Service, and Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance. We still have sponsorships available, and we'd love to talk to you. If you're interested in learning more, visit our website at bspn.live or send us a message on our social media. BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. Start of the second quarter here, fresh 12 minutes on the clock as the Bears coming up 3rd and 10 from the 32-yard line.
A long 3rd down situation here. We need to go ahead and convert this.
Bears again in their I formation, going to hand it off to Dillon. I believe that's Dillon once again.
There's a face mask.
And ran over to his left and met by a host of Pirates.
I think they are going to see that. They did see that, I hope.
Yeah, do you see a flag? I don't see one.
Yeah, there was one on the ground there. I think he hit him by the face mask when he took him down.
Yeah, I see it flag now. Okay. They're calling it a West Lincoln.
Huh?
The initial signals against West Lincoln, but I'm not sure, unless there was a hold that we just couldn't see from this side. I'm not sure what could have been the issue.
Wave this off.
White Hat's coming up to give the signal. Face mask against West Lincoln. Or that was holding, rather.
Holding against West Lincoln.
So 4th down coming up. Penalty going to be declined by the Pirates.
Down in about 7 for the Bears.
So Tucker Parsons going to come on to punt for the Bears.
I did not see that. I definitely saw a pretty good face mask on Brody. Got Dillon's face mask.
Took a bounce, but is going to be returned. And couldn't tell which one of the Pirates that was on the return, but got several yards where he was, I guess he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, I think that was number 1.
Yeah, that would have been Gregory Jackson.
Number 1, Jackson.
Yeah, he was.
For the Pirates.
So yeah, they're going to say he went out of bounds just across the. Yeah, just across the 50.
We spotted on the 48-yard line.
So it'll be about the 48-yard line, so where the Pirates will set up 1st and 10.
Yeah, good thing they got him out of bounds the way he was moving, because he was in another gear.
So again, we'll see hopefully if the Bears see what kind of adjustments they might have made on defense here. 11:36 to go here in the second quarter. I'll try to be better about giving time updates. Didn't do a good job here in the first quarter. Pistol formation, gonna hand it off. Going to his left, finds a hole. And brought down near the 35-yard line. It's gonna be good for a 1st down for the Pirates. And a run on that was by Peyton Keys, number 0 for the Pirates.
A host of the Bears. Picked up a 1st down.
Looks like it was about a 13-yard or so run there, Chris.
Yeah, good run by him. Great work by the defense. Gang tackling there was just a little too late.
Pirates.
A few more yards.
Staying in the pistol, going to hand off to Keys once again. Going to get close to the yard to gain before he's brought down.
It's going to be Landon Anderson and Brody Dillon, I think, on the tackle, along with a few others.
Yeah, I thought I saw Brody out there in the mix.
Yeah, I thought Landon had him pretty good hold on him, and Brody was able to get another arm on him there and slow him down.
2nd and 4 from the 30 coming up. Bears looking to make a big stop here. The run's been a real dangerous weapon for the Pirates tonight.
Yeah, they got some fast little backs coming out of that backfield and the handoffs. And they're having a lot of success between that guard and tackle on both sides of the line.
Darion Keller coming through. That's going to be a pass to number 8, Edward Baggett. And Baggett's going to take it to the house to give the Pirates another touchdown. I apologize for saying killer. I definitely meant Keller. I apologize. So that'll put the Pirates up 18-0 as they get ready to go for the point after. Still got some personnel coming together as the play clock winds down to 15 seconds to go.
Looks like they're going to go ahead and go for 2 on this one, Jonathan. They're going to try the point after again, I guess, after 2 unsuccessful attempts.
Yeah, it's going to be some trickeration there. Excuse me. As Skyland Blackwell took a direct snap and got in the end zone for 2 more points there for the Pirates. So that'll put them up 20-0 here with 10-12 to go in the second quarter. This is BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
About to have a kickoff here as the Pirates up 18-0 with 10 minutes, 12 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Bears wanting to make a big stop here, or wanting to get on the board, rather, as they're about to go back on offense. I'm looking for that hype man again. I don't know. There he goes. There he is. And low kick, but it's got some good distance on it. Bears going to let it roll and going to fall just shy of the goal line.
Calhoun picked it up. Was that number 14?
Yeah,
Matthew Calhoun
that was
picked
Matthew
it up.
Calhoun.
Try and return that.
Yeah, the Pirates got the jump on him, so the Bears going to start deep in their own territory. And to be honest, I can't even tell where they're going to start. I think it's inside the 5.
Picked it up.
So, yeah, going to take a timeout here. West Lincoln calling timeout. So we'll take a timeout. This is BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. BSPN, the Bears Sports Network, appreciates all of our sponsors. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, Burton Tree Service, and Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance. We still have sponsorships available, and we'd love to talk to you. If you're interested in learning more, visit our website at bspn.live or send us a message on our social media. BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network. Thanks for joining us on
hit the wrong button there. Sorry about that. All right, getting back underway here. Bears starting 1st and 10 inside their own 5, so way, way deep in their own territory. trying to get away from the end zone. And that ball was handed off, and nothing much happening on that one, so that's going to bring up 2nd and long still for the Bears.
Yeah, this Pirates defense has been real strong between the tackles. That is for sure tonight.
Tackle made there by a host of the
Yeah, I got to say, you know, the Pirates came out fired up tonight, so it's definitely showing in their play.
Yeah, if we could
bounce
it outside, there does look like some real estate on either side, but it's hard to say. You know, to us, it looks great, but, you know, on the field, maybe not so much.
Yeah, they've definitely got that middle contained pretty well. 5 seconds down on the play clock.
Yeah, they're in a what I would call a 6-2 defense. It looks like it could be maybe a 4-4.
Yeah, it looked like Tucker Parsons was trying to find that real estate, but got driven out of bounds, actually near the line of scrimmage, and we do have a flag on the play.
I don't know if it's going to be late hit out of bounds or unsportsmanlike conduct. I'm not sure.
Well, if that gets the Bears some yards, we could definitely use them right now.
definitely take everyone we could get away from this goal line.
And we'll see what the white hat's going to give us a signal here. It's going to be personal foul. Is that targeting?
Personal foul called against the Pirates.
It looked like he called targeting.
Yeah, I think it was.
Gonna bring up first
yeah,
down.
I'm going to say it's targeting he called.
I didn't see a Pirate player run off. That's an automatic ejection. Coach Harris just said it looked like it was a hit out of bounds, what might have been the actual call. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking initially. It was just
that makes more sense.
Late hit out of bounds.
So ball going to be spotted just before the 20-yard line. It's going to be around maybe the 18. Guess the Bears, Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance, first down.
Definitely needed that little bit of cushion there to get away from that goal line. That's scary real estate when you backed up in your own end zone like that.
It is. So Bears getting a little cushion there and a fresh set of downs. Yeah, Parsons was, trying to find that lane, and they were on him from the jump.
Yeah, they definitely tracked out. I said, try the outside, and he did, and they were on him.
Yeah, run up the middle, not going to be productive for the Bears either.
It's going to be a host of
Pirates
taking him down there.
So not sure who the ball carrier was.
I have no idea.
And I saw Parsons standing in the huddle, so I knew it wasn't him. But at any rate, I actually gained a couple. They did gain a couple yards on that. So 2nd down and about 8 coming up for West Lincoln. And I apologize for not being able to tell who that was. It's the angle we are in the press box, it's just a little hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, this middle. I don't know why we didn't put a window in, but
Parsons going to get the handoff and getting a decent run there to about the 25-yard line. Looks like the ball might have come loose.
Yeah, I think Brody Dillon was able to get on it there when it did come loose, but still a good run by Tucker there. Found a little hole in the middle, and they had him by a jersey, and he turned every which way but loose. So.
3rd down and about 3 or maybe 4 coming up for West Lincoln. And it looks like a ball going to be at the 29-yard line. 15 seconds showing on the play clock. 3rd and 3 is the official. I'll go by what the officials are saying on the scoreboard. They're doing a good job of keeping that updated. Ball spot at the 24-yard line. And had some movement there at the line of scrimmage, so we'll see what that's about. Had flags on both sides of the field. Early indication.
On the Bears.
Yeah, as I say, early indications against West Lincoln. And it's going to be false start there on the Bears. That'll back them up 5.
False start called against the Bears. Walk them up by 5 yards back. Brings up 3rd.
So I guess 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah, really. Had a little positive movement there, and we're still 3rd and 8, roughly. I can't see from here.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be 3rd and 8 there, Chris. I formation for the Bears. Handed off. Looks like it's Parsons once again. And Sullivan is still off the field and not going to get anything on that one either. Driven back to about the original line of scrimmage, I think.
Yeah, number 56 in the middle there is a Corey Taylor, sophomore for Mount Olive, is
Brings up fourth down.
a force to be reckoned with in that middle.
So 4th down and about 7 or 8 rather coming up. And Parsons already on the field, so not necessarily automatically means it's going to punt, but I'd be surprised if they didn't punt in this situation, and that is exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, take advantage of Parsons' foot right here to try and move this. Whoop.
Yeah, just barely missed the tackle there at about the 50, but number 8, Edward Baggett, going to get a good return there inside the 10, took it at about the 50, so nearly a 40-yard return there for Baggett.
Yeah, it was a good punt and good coverage.
Yeah, I missed who that was. It just barely missed getting him right there when he fielded the ball. But, yeah, once he got going, it was hard to put a stop on him.
Yeah, it had to be Landon Anderson moving down the field that fast. He's got a set of wheels on him on that punt team.
So ball spotted at about the 8-yard line. 1st and goal coming up for Mount Olive. Again, Bears with an opportunity for a big stop here. Staying in that pistol formation. Handing it off once again.
Ball's out.
Looks like it might have been to Hayden Payne.
Yeah, good tackle by Weston Patton right there. The ball did come loose, but that's going to be a result of it hitting the ground. Pretty forceful tackle.
2nd and goal coming up for the Pirates at about the 4-yard line. It looks like Skyley and, I hope I'm saying that correctly, maybe Skyland Blackwell taking the handoff this time and going to go up to the corner, get inside there for a touchdown.
Number 8, Baggett for the Pirates. Carried it around.
I'm sorry, that may have been Edward Baggett, number 8. On the carry.
49 seconds to go in the first half.
But either way, Pirates up 26-0 here against your West Lincoln Bears. 5:46 rather to go here in the 2nd quarter. Pirates lining up for the point after. It looks like they're going to go for 2 here. And Baggett, Baggett going to take the direct snap, gets in there for 2.
Number 8, Baggett on the carry for the 2-point conversion.
So Pirates now up 28-0, 2nd quarter, 5:46 to go. Right here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
About to get back underway here. Pirates about to kick it away after scoring in yet another touchdown. 28-0 your score. 5:46 to go here in the 1st quarter, or in the 2nd quarter rather. And good kick there taken by number 16. We don't have him on our roster, but he's brought down at about the 35-yard line there by number 56. We do have him, I think. That was the Corey Taylor on the bring down for the Pirates.
Weeks on the carry for the Pirates.
Yeah, I want to say
Weeks.
Bears. Tackle by
Lane
Weeks.
Pirates. Brings up 1st down and 10 for the West Lincoln.
Okay, I thought I was number 16. That might have been number 18. I might need to get some binoculars.
Well,
or something.
I think that he may be wearing number 16 tonight. We may not have our 18 in this
Okay,
in
gotcha.
this color scheme.
Gotcha.
So.
Just may not have gotten that update. Corey Byers at Higginbotham Insurance, 1st and 10 coming up here for West Lincoln. Ball spotted at about the 34-yard or 35-yard line, rather. Handed off. Quickly brought down. Going to be behind the line of scrimmage, and that was Brody Dillon there on the carry.
Brody Dillon on the carry for the Bears. He was met by a host of the Pirates at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Pirates just got good penetration there on that play, so that's going to back them up behind the original line of scrimmage. 2nd down and about 11 to go from the 34. Pirates lead 28-0, getting down to about 5 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. I formation once again for West Lincoln. Handing off to Dillon once again. Dillon going to his left and staying on his feet.
Still going.
Oh, man, he's taking almost the whole defensive line on his back.
First down.
But he does get the first down.
Dillon on the carry.
Great job by Brody Dillon, the senior running back. He's been playing fullback all year and slid back into the tailback position tonight due to injury. And, great carry right there for Brody.
I'm telling you, he had almost that whole defensive line dragging him across the field. That's the thing about Brody. He is just so strong and he's fast.
That's right. Yeah, he's definitely tough to grip there, and when he gets going, gets his wheels under him, he can move the pile.
Staying in the I formation once again, going to hand off to Dillon. Dillon trying to go up the middle once again. Breaks a couple of tackles, still on his feet, brought down near the 48.
Yeah, back to the original line of scrimmage, and like you said, broke out of a pretty good tackle there, and was trying to get some yardage.
They actually did get a couple of yards on that, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. And forgot to say that was a Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance 1st down there just a second ago. Yeah, Brody may be getting his stride going on here.
Yeah, when we've used him this year, we've been successful, that's for sure. So hopefully we continue to see some of that success tonight.
Sticking in the I formation. And going to be handed off. I couldn't tell who was in front of Brody, but it wasn't Brody that time. Getting down maybe to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is at number 44.
Yeah, we don't have him on our roster, unfortunately.
I hadn't seen him take his hat off to see if I could recognize him.
Bears going to take a timeout here, so we'll take a timeout here for a moment as the Bears trail 28-0. 3:20 to go here in the 2nd quarter. This is BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
BSPN is a production of Strangely Warmed Media. To learn more, visit our website at strangelywarmed.media. BSPN.
Cheat off of you.
Yeah, back underway here. 3rd down and about 4 to go here for the Bears after that timeout. They do have one timeout left before halftime. Sticking with the I formation, handed off. Nope, looked like it was some trickeration there. That was actually handed off to Tucker Parsons, but he's going to be brought down in the backfield.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that was a good trick play. It fooled me, but unfortunately didn't yield anything as far as yardage for the Bears.
Yeah, we were laughing when we came back on there. We realized that Brother David had all the updated rosters with the numbers that we've been looking for and guessing at all night.
And just so happens he has an extra copy.
That's right. That's what I said. He had all the copies. Yeah, he's trying to keep us jammed up over here. So I don't know what's going on. There's a conspiracy there trying to make us look dumber than we already look at tonight.
Bears back to punt. Tucker Rain's going to do the honors. Back deep to receive.
Well, that's,
for the Pirates.
That's Parsons kicking.
Oh, it's Parsons. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why I said Tucker Rains. And going to be handled there by number 3, Cardarius Rose, and quickly brought down Looks like that was might have been Lane Weeks there on the tackle.
Ty Diaz.
So good effort there by the Bears on special teams, putting the Pirates in their own territory to start up their next series of downs. 1st and 10 coming up, and looks like the ball going to be spotted about the 34-yard line. Ready to play, 2:17 to go before the half. Handed off, like it was to Jaden Moody. Moody tried to run up the middle, but got brought down by a couple of Bears. Like it was number 73, Dawson Smith, maybe on the tackle. Still gain of about 4, though. 2nd down and about 6 to go for the Pirates. Again, Bears wanting to do a big stop here, try to get some points on the board before the halftime break if they can. Back to pass, has some time, finds his man out to the right.
I think he got that one down.
And, yep, referee official said that was a catch, so that's going to be end up being a good pass play there. Ball brought in about the 30-yard line. That's where he went out of bounds. I couldn't tell which one of the Pirates that was. But 1st and 10 coming up.
Just barely got that one off with Landon Anderson in the backfield and had him, I mean, as soon as the ball left his hand, he was on him, so that's.
Back to pass once again. Almost had a sack there. He's going to get on his feet, evade a bunch of tackles. Still on his feet.
That's gonna come back holding.
Yeah, we had a flag there in
lot
the
of holding.
offensive backfield. Yeah, I was like, surely they're going to call that.
I did see as one of our players got tackled when the flag finally did come out. So that's a good form tackle there by the the Mount Olive Pirates in the backfield.
Wait for the official word, but yeah, presumably this is going to be coming back and going to be a holding penalty against the Pirates, and that is, in fact, going to be what it is.
Hold called against the Pirates, brings it back.
So going to back them up inside the 40-yard line. Or outside the 40-yard line, rather. Going to be spotted at about the, maybe the 38.
Down in about 18.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be spotted at the 38-yard line there. So 2nd down and about, or 1st down rather, and about 18 to go after that holding penalty against Mount Olive.
Sounds like the fans are yelling, "Watch the pass." So let's see what the Pirates are going to do.
Done
here.
it twice in a row. Going to hand off this time. And brought down very quickly. That was Jaden Moody there on the carry, but brought down quickly. Did you see who?
Landon
That
Anderson.
was Landon, yeah.
Landon, that defensive end position has been finding some success getting through the line and getting in the backfield.
Great penetration. Good job there by Anderson getting his hands on him. Still going to be about 2nd down and 18, maybe even lost a yard or so on that. And looks like somebody called timeout, but I couldn't tell who it was. But nonetheless, we'll take a timeout here. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Yeah,
All right. Yep. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, I was going to say definitely want to get a stop right here as we got them pushed back. 2nd and 15, 16 yards.
Back to pass. Going to get it off. And going to fall complete near the 10. And why that is not excessive celebration, I do not understand. That was right in front of the official, too. Gregory Jackson, I think, might have been the receiver.
Another credit where credit's due. Another great pass.
Yeah,
there.
that was a good play.
Like you said, a little excessive at the end, but.
And that was going to be handed off. It looked like DeAndre Keys, but he hasn't played any tonight, so I'm not sure. But and we got a whistle, maybe a little bit of an injury. Oh my goodness.
Yep, number 16. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, that's Lane Weeks.
During this time of an injured player.
So.
Please keep these young men in your prayers.
We'll just take a wide shot here as they attend to Weeks. When we do return to play, it's going to be second down and about. Second and goal, rather, going to be spotted. It's actually at the 5. Looks like where the down marker is. Trainer from KDMC out attending to Weeks. Certainly appreciate them being here and taking care of all of our athletes. You know, we rarely go to a West Lincoln event and not see a King's Daughters Medical Center trainer out there. They do a great job.
Hunter Pratch out there, a new father.
I remember.
Recently had a baby. Congratulations to them.
And if you didn't know, Coach Ball's expecting as well.
Yeah, really getting real close, is what I understand.
Yes.
What they were saying the other night at the Booster Club meeting.
So Weeks still being attended to. So we'll take a timeout for just a moment just to give them some time. We'll come back as soon as they finish attending to Weeks. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
Sports Network.
Lane Weeks, rather, coming off the field with some assistance, but looked like he was doing okay.
Yeah, shook up on that play there.
So getting back into action here, second down and goal coming up inside the 5. Motion in the backfield. Going to be back to pass once again. Complete, or actually incomplete.
Yep.
Incomplete, yeah. And some players getting a little chippy once again. Definitely a time where you got to keep your composure and, if one person does some trash talk, just let it go.
That's right.
We don't need any needless penalties.
The Bears especially don't want to give these Pirates any extra yards.
6.1 seconds to go in the first half.
26 seconds to go here before the halftime break. Third and goal coming up. Less than 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Handed off to number 24, Jaden Moody, brought down very quickly near the line of scrimmage. This will bring up 4th and goal.
Yeah, Landon Anderson again on the tackle there. Looked like a little help from Weston Patton.
And looks like Mount Olive going to take their final time out of the half. 17 and a half ticks to go before the halftime break.
with 17.5
And
seconds
again, we'll
to
just
go
take this
in the first
opportunity,
half.
Chris, to again just talk about some of the great things that happening in West Lincoln. Certainly congrats to our cross country teams for all their great showings at the state meets.
Yeah, that's right. And hearing good things about junior high basketball.
Yeah,
boys and
things are off
girls.
to a good start.
Yeah, that's right. What I hear, I hadn't been to watch them play yet, but I've heard talk. We had a Booster Club meeting Monday night, and several folks talking about their start to their season. So looking forward to basketball season getting started up, and like you said, soccer. I'm not a soccer guy. I don't really know that much about it. The football I played was the pigskin there.
Right.
Don't know much about the other footballs.
And that's going to be like a keeper.
They signaling a touchdown.
And looks like he did get in the end zone. I was wondering if he might have actually gone out of bounds, but they signaled a touchdown. So that'll put Mount Olive up 34-0 with 11 seconds to go here in the first half. I wasn't sure if he got in. Looked like he might have ran out of bounds at the 1, but I guess he held the ball out and crossed the plane.
Yeah,
so.
he had the ball out and was able to, looks like maybe break the plane with the ball, maybe not with his body, but they did.
Going for a kick this time. It's down. Kick is up.
No good.
And I don't think that was going to be good, and it's not. So score's going to remain 34-0. 11.6 seconds to go here in the second quarter. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
BSPN is a production of Strangely Warmed Media. To learn more, visit our website at strangelywarmed.media. BSPN. ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
11 ticks to go here in the second quarter, as the Bears looking to see what they can do with just a little bit of time before the break. Mount Olive leading 34-0 as they get ready to kick off once again. And kickoff getting ready to come. And there goes the whistle. Hype man doing his job.
That's right. Get them fired up.
Decent kick that time. Going to be returnable. And not much happening on that. Could you tell who that was?
I'm going to say that's going to be Sam Barfoot.
Well, either way, driven out of bounds near the 30.
Maybe wrong there, number 3. Look on your.
Yeah, that would be Barfoot.
Barfoot took the ball and returned it a few yards.
So Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance, first down coming up at about the 30-yard line for West Lincoln. 6.5 seconds to go, so got a time for probably one more play.
Do have some timeouts. I don't know if there's time to get a play and then call a timeout here, or if we'll even attempt that. Just run this one and talk about it.
Yeah, if my count is right, Mount Olive has used all of theirs, but we have one left.
Oh, okay.
If my count is correct. I formation once again for the Bears. And handed off there to Brody Dillon once again, but he's stuffed behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looked like
and 0.1 seconds to go.
Amazing clock operation.
Good job. You're accurate.
Clock operators doing work down there tonight.
So 1/10 of a second to go before the halftime break. So we got time for another play.
Another play.
All right, let's do it.
This is untimed down, you might
basically.
say.
We'll call it 2nd and 10 coming up for the Bears. They're going to say, I guess he just didn't get any forward progress.
Yeah, I think he was down in the backfield.
The referee coming to talk to Coach Ball. I'm not sure what this is about. Coach Ball was having a discussion with the official on his sideline, and it was like Matthew Calhoun might be checking into the game here for the Bears for this final play. Again, 1/10 of a second to go. Play clock down to 18 seconds. And there we go. That's the buzzer. Hand it off.
Hand it off up the middle.
And run up the middle, and nothing doing there. We have another Bear going to be slow to get up.
Score is now 34-0. And we have an injured player on the field.
So, yeah, got to have another Bear. Possibly injured.
Yeah, having a.
I couldn't tell who it was, Chris.
I think that's Brody Ditton. I don't know.
It kind of looks like Brody, but I'm not positive. I couldn't really tell a number. It's Coach Ball and trainer going out to take a look at him.
Number 22, do you have that on you?
22 is Gunnar Chisholm. That's a name I haven't called out this year.
Is that the lineman?
I got him listed as a tight end and a linebacker.
It's hard to tell with him laying down, but
yeah, so we won't actually start halftime until this injury is dealt with. Looking like maybe Mount Olive's band is not going to play at halftime, but of course we will have our dance line and cheerleaders, so we'll carry that as well here on BSPN. And actually that's number 52, Brady Anders. A little slow to get up, but being assisted now, so appears that he is well, maybe just had a little cramp or something. But anyway, that's going to be halftime here, as Mount Olive off to a 34-0 lead over your West Lincoln Bears. So hopefully Chris will make some adjustments, come out in the second half, and see what we can do.
Got time to go talk about it.
But, you know, that's kind of the thing we've been talking about is, you know, it's just they've got some speed.
Yeah, they do. and filling up holes in the middle of the line there. I mean, those Pirate front line defense, that straight that strong. It's like a 6-2 to me. I mean, I guess it could be a 4-4, and they're just walking those outside linebackers up. But still, a 6-man front. It's tough to get everybody blocked and get out of the backfield. So let's see what we can do here. A little adjustment at halftime.
All right, so 34-0 your halftime score. West Lincoln dance team going to be doing their thing here in just a moment. And Chris and I are going to take a break, and we'll catch you for the start of the second half coming up here in just a few moments here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
right, let's give Mount Olive Band another round of applause, please. Great job, guys. All right, next up, we have the West Lincoln cheerleaders. Get set. You better work. Let's give it up for our cheerleaders and our senior flyer, Reagan Bush. She ain't never did that before. Mama, we made it. Good job, Reagan. It was great. She's crying. All right, next up, we have the West Lincoln dance team. West Lincoln had our senior pep rally this morning, and it was our blackout pep rally. So, all right, dance team, y'all ready? Okay. You better work.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. May God be with you all.
Great job, girls.
Sports Network.
All right, getting back underway here in just a moment. Still in the warm-up period as we're about to begin the second half here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. West Lincoln trailing the Mount Olive Pirates 34-0 here at Perry Miller Field. And man, it's getting a little hazy out here. It looks like somebody's been doing some burning. And
yeah, they got a little construction project going up here right off of West Lincoln Road, and I think they must be burning this afternoon.
Yeah, it's got a little smoky here all of a sudden. All right, so as we still in the warm-up period, we'll go over some scores that just been given. Bogachita leading Salem 39-0. Amite County leading Lloyd Star 24-6.
Wow.
Wilkinson County leading Enterprise 32-0. Over in Region 8, Stringer leading Resurrection 40-0. That's in the second quarter. And Taylorsville leading Lumberton 20-7.
Wow.
So those are games that I was able to get scores on here just a moment ago. Yeah, a little surprising there about Lloyd Star.
Yeah, I know. I know Amite. I've heard rumblings of Amite County having a pretty good season this year, but I wasn't expecting them to do that to Lloyd Star.
Not at all. So yeah, a little bit of a shock there. If we get any other updates, I will definitely let you know about it. Actually going to just look up Amite County's record real quick since we got a couple of minutes.
I haven't been at Bogachita last week. I mean, they've got a pretty good team. I wasn't expecting them to be acting out that bad against Salem though.
24-14 now your score.
Lloyd Star
just got updated 24-14. Yeah, they've won or they've lost 2 games up to this point. Last week they beat Enterprise 46-6. Losses coming to Wesson and against Richton. They actually went to overtime back early in the season.
Okay.
Well, interestingly, Amite County beat Provine out of Jackson 24-0 for the first game of the year.
Yeah. That's
so,
a big rival there. A big opponent, I should say.
Yeah.
Not really a rival, but a big opponent. Provine's always big up there around Jackson.
Yeah, and incidentally, back in September, Amite County played these Mount Olive Pirates and beat them 56-6.
Yeah, they apparently got a pretty good ball club down there this year. I know we played them last year for the our season finale.
Yeah.
They ran all over us, that was for sure, which it was a nasty night. It was raining. No traction to be had. Even if they were selling it, you couldn't buy it. I mean, it was nasty down there last year for that final game of the season.
So getting started here with the third quarter, the first Burton Tree Service kickoff coming from West Lincoln here in just a moment to kick off the second half. And actually, let me get that music turned off. Sorry about that. Using my phone to play the music. I just completely forgot about it. Sorry about that.
Who was enjoying a little ZZ Top?
Yeah, there you go.
Background.
All right, so third quarter getting kicked off here. And let's see. I got all my papers mixed up here. Looks like it's going to be Leighton Bolin doing the kicking off here for West Lincoln. Again, Burton Tree Service kickoff to start the second half. Gotten a little cool out here the last little bit. So Bolin, little short kick there, going to be taking it about the 45.
Bears gonna get that ball.
And ball did come loose, and
Ball recovered by number 8.
Weston Patton coming up with it.
Yeah, that's right. Great job on the Bears there. Great kick, and
first down and 10
took advantage of a little fumble and got on that one. Gonna take that ball over to start over the third quarter here.
It looks like Edward Baggett had originally tried to field it for the Pirates. But again, it did come loose, and Weston Patton came up with it. So well done, Bears. Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance, first down coming up at about the 45-yard line. And looks like the Bears going to stick with this I formation that they've been playing for most of the night. Brody Dillon in the backfield, along with Matthew Calhoun. I'm sorry. That wasn't Matthew Calhoun. I believe that's Lane Easley.
Easley, I'm sorry.
Yeah, be a flag on the play, offside.
We do have a flag, and that's going to 5 free yards for the Bears as the Pirates lined up in the neutral zone once again, still keeping that tight neutral zone that we saw in the first half.
Yeah, that's right. They taking advantage of every inch there for sure.
So 1st and 5 coming up for West Lincoln as Easley and Dillon in the backfield. Dillon going to take the handoff, going up the middle. Going to be close to a first down if he didn't get there. Down to a yard to gain was just shy of the 35.
I think they should give that to him.
I couldn't tell exactly where his forward progress stopped. They're going to spot the ball at the 34.
Just a little short.
I'm sorry, the 36.
Just a little short. That's still a great carry there by Brody, that tailback position.
Yep, 2nd down at about 2, or 1 rather, coming up for West Lincoln. Opportunity here for a first down. Good run there by Dillon right up the middle, too. And he'll take the handoff once again, go back up the middle. No doubt about this one this time as he gets to get a Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance. First down for the Bears.
Yeah, another good carry by Brody Dillon there. Like I said, I've been looking forward to seeing him get the ball more this year than he has, and he's proven successful every time they've given him the number.
Ball's on the 33.
32-yard lines where the ball's going to be spotted. 1st and 10 for West Lincoln, making some positive yardage here in this first set of downs after recovering on that onside kick and also being a fumble. Dillon going to take the handoff again, brought down just shy of the 30. So a couple yards gained on that one as well.
Yeah, they're going to give him a couple on that one.
Actually, ball spot going to be spotted on the 30-yard line. 2nd down at about 8 coming up for West Lincoln.
For the Bears.
See Braden Ham checking into the game. I formation continuing for West Lincoln. Dillon still in the backfield. Taking the handoff once again. And going to get another first down there, brought down near the, I believe, the 24-yard line. It's a good carry there by Brody once again. Actually going to say he was short. I'm sorry.
And about 3.
So 3rd and 3 coming up. Yeah, yard to gain was at about the 22-yard line. He was ball spotted at the 25, so he had a little short of that. 3rd and 3 coming up for West Lincoln. And we'll see if they stick with Dillon in this play. Easily into block for him. Actually, Easley taking the handoff. Good run there.
Yeah, great carry by Lane Easley.
Yep, so he's going to get the first down. Actually, it looks like he fumbled it, may have fumbled it. Or no, well, okay, we're trying to get this straightened out. Pirates think they stripped the ball and recovered. At least initially, it looks like the officials are going to say that he was down.
Yeah, I think they're going to go ahead and call him down on that one.
Yeah, I thought he was already down when that occurs. That is going to be a Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance 1st and 10 coming up for West Lincoln.
Yeah, great carry by Lane there.
Yeah, I hadn't seen Easley much on offense this year, but he's definitely proved clutch as Dillon takes the handoff that time. Not going to get a whole lot on that one as he tried to run up the middle, and a whole host of Pirates putting a stop to him.
Dillon on the carry, met there by to the Pirates.
Pirates upset there. They get him stood up, and somebody takes the ball, and they think I think the officials already blew that dead before number 0 had taken it away from him, and he was upset that they didn't give him credit for that. So.
Yeah, I do understand, though. That can be frustrating, but nonetheless, just gotta play it forward. 2nd and about 9 coming up for West Lincoln. I guess he got about a yard gain on that one.
Yeah,
inside the red zone, though.
I think they may have given him a yard on that one.
Showing blitz and going to have flags on the play. And going to be false start against West Lincoln, so that's going to back them up 5.
Back them up 5.
West Lincoln coming out in the second half strong. Looked like they might have made some adjustments in the locker room to kind of counteract this powerful defense that Mount Olive has been putting on them.
Yep.
6:15 to go here in the 3rd. I think we got a running clock here, Chris. I don't think they've stopped it. It is a running clock. Okay. Mercy rule in effect.
Yep.
So, yep, showing blitz once again, and somebody moved this time. And
I think the official got that one wrong there.
Yeah, it looked like one of the Mount Olive linemen kind of went early. But it's still going to be false start on the Bears. I don't really agree with that either.
I don't agree with that one either. We've done a great job tonight, these officials have, but I don't agree with that one. I think that was going to be on the defense there.
So second and about 20 coming up.
Brings up second down and about 20 for the
for
Bears.
West Lincoln.
Bad position to be in there, second and solid 19 at least, 18-19. That's a long way.
Yeah, either way, definitely not where they want to be. Easley still in the backfield to block for Dillon. Dillon going to take the handoff and brought down very quickly as he got across the 25-yard line. Things getting a little chippy there once again. Got some flags coming in after the play.
We have flags.
Looks like might have had some words exchanged between one of the Pirates and one of the Bears, and that's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct.
Like it was unsportsmanlike conduct
against
the Pirates.
Against the Pirates. So that'll be 15 yards coming up for the Bears, and don't think it's going to be enough for a first down, but let's see what they do.
Yeah, the big number 56, Corey Taylor, the sophomore for the Pirates, we've called his number a lot tonight. He's handling kicking duties, but also disrupting a lot of our plays in the backfield. He's getting through the line and got a big wingspan and able to wrap up.
So Bears going to be coming up on third, and I'm going to say inches. That is very, very close to a first down, but they are inside the 10.
Yeah, need to go ahead and move the chains right here.
Pirates showing blitz. Dillon taking the handoff once again.
Go, Dillon.
And he's still on his feet, going to get across the goal line. Ball came out, but they said it was already in there, so touchdown, West Lincoln, Brody Dillon.
Great job, Brody Dillon, right there. Great job, Brody.
Excellent run, and yeah, I think that was one of those plays again where he took about half the defensive line with him.
He was dragging everybody. The only thing that they didn't have a hold of was his shoelaces. From everything from the top of his head down, they were holding on.
So good run there by Brody Dillon. Good blocking there as well, and bringing in Easley, I think, really was a good decision to help with blocking there.
Yeah, that combo has done real well in the backfield there on that drive.
Yeah, Brody going to do the hold for the point after here. Snap is back, kick is up, and it looks like it went wide.
That's good.
Nope, it did go in. Okay, good deal.
Great kick by Leighton Boland there. When he's had the opportunity this year, he's been great.
Absolutely. So
yeah.
Bears getting on the board. 34-7 is your score. 2:50 and counting to go here in the third quarter. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. About to get back underway here after the Bears get that touchdown and point after. 34-7, though, is your score. The Pirates still leading. Got a running clock going as the mercy rule went into effect at halftime due to the point differential. And once it starts, it doesn't stop. So this is the way we're going to end up finishing the rest of the game. Down to about 1:48 to go here in the third quarter. Leighton Boland on to do the kickoff for the Bears once again. The Burton Tree Service kickoff coming up after that touchdown run. And again, great effort there on offense by the Bears.
Yeah, really taking advantage of some blocks there, and those two backs in the backfield able to move the ball. I'm not sure exactly what that drive was, but it was a great drive.
It was a great drive either way.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Boland with the kickoff, and going to try another short kickoff. It's going to be fielded by the Pirates, taken by number 8, Edward Baggett.
All right.
And going to lose some yardage on that as he's brought down, going to be near the 35-yard line.
Anderson and Payton doing what they do.
The Bears
on any type of kickoff or punt situation.
Yep, another good special teams showing there by the Bears as we're down to 43 seconds to go before the fourth quarter.
Putting that laser on them and closing that gap and making tackles.
So 1st and 10 coming up for the Pirates here. Going to be back to pass under some pressure. He's going to keep it as he couldn't get in the pocket and get set up. Going to be close to a first down there as he's brought down near about the 45-yard line. I think that was Weston Patton there on the tackle, Chris.
Yeah, another good stop by Weston. Gave up first down, was still great stop.
First down and 10.
So that's going to bring an end to the third quarter. 34-7 is your score as we take a timeout.
34.
Bears showing some signs of life. We'll come back for the fourth. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. BSPN, the Bear Sports Network, appreciates all of our sponsors. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, Burton Tree Service, and Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance. We still have sponsorships available, and we'd love to talk to you. If you're interested in learning more, visit our website at bspn.live or send us a message on our social media. BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. Back underway here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. Start of the fourth quarter, and under some pressure there as Blackwell brought down by Patton once again on a sack.
Yeah, great job Patton there. He Weston had, like I said, had that laser on him and looked like a little more help from Landon Anderson. Well, as Sawyer Boyd, maybe. There's several of them back there, but I think Weston initially got that started.
Suffice it to say, a team effort. 2nd and 15 here for the Pirates. Bears getting penetration once again, but good run. Ended up being a good run there. Looks like that was number 24, Jaden Moody. Evaded a bunch of tackles, so good footwork there by Moody.
Sawyer Boyd, who's playing nose guard, was able to finally get him wrapped up and get him down.
Moody on the handoff once again.
Gavin Porter on the tackle.
Yep, Gavin Porter doing there, coming in clutch there for that. Going to lose loss of about a yard, bringing up 4th and about 6 to go for the Pirates, and looks like they're going to go for it here, Chris.
A little breath of life here in the fourth quarter for these Bears on defense.
This is going to be the first 4th down that the Pirates have faced tonight. Pistol formation. And going to put a man in motion. Bears also got a man in motion. Back to pass. Had some time to set up. Going to get complete. Up to number 0, Peyton Keys. Keys going to have no problem taking that to the house for another Mount Olive touchdown.
Yeah, Tucker Parsons was trying to close the distance there and just wasn't able to. Mount Olive set that pass up great. It was open out there.
So Pirates now up 40-7 as we still have that running clock, 9:48 to go. So, Chris, as you know, it looks like, unfortunately, the Bears going to come in on the short end of the stick tonight. That does, if I have it correct, looks like we will be facing off against the Tartars of Taylorsville next Friday night at Taylorsville.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game for sure. Taylorville, because they're winning tonight.
Yep, Edward Baggett in there on the two-point conversion, so puts the Mount Olive Pirates up 42-7 over your West Lincoln Bears. We'll take a timeout, and we'll get going here in just a moment. This is BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
BSPN is a production of Strangely Warmed Media. To learn more, visit our website at strangelywarmed.media. BSPN.
BSPN, the Bears Sports Network, appreciates all of our sponsors. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, Burton Tree Service, and Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance. We still have sponsorships available, and we'd love to talk to you. If you're interested in learning more, visit our website at bspn.live or send us a message on our social media. BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. Gabba, 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 gabba. About to get back underway here, fourth quarter, 8:16 to go now as the Pirates getting ready to kick off. And Chris, we were just talking, I neglected to mention, this is senior night.
That's right. Great group of seniors on this team. Number 4, Tucker Parsons, playing at number 8 tonight, Weston Patton. Number 9, Leighton Sullivan. Number 17, Brody Dillon. And then number 25, Braden Ham.
Yep, certainly appreciate all their efforts, their leadership this year and their senior year, and certainly wish them well in their endeavors.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of getting to coach these kids their 3rd grade year through their 5th grade year. I think every one of them except for Brody Dillon. He was not a student here yet, but maybe Tucker. Maybe I don't remember Tucker, but I did coach Weston and Leighton and Braden in Pee Wee football. Great, 3 great kids there. Enjoyed the time of getting to coach them and I know this season is not the way they wanted it to go, but like I said, it's a great group of guys, and they'll have memories playing ball forever.
Absolutely. Bears going to work here, excuse me, in the I formation. Dillon going to take the handoff, evading several tackles, and brought down just shy of the 35.
Yeah, another great run by Brody there, bouncing outside, and really, really close to the first down.
Yeah, I also want to shout out Kaysen Lofton. I found out that he did place 11th overall at the state cross-country meet today. He also made the all-state cross-country team. So congrats out to Kaysen and all of our running Bears. They've had an excellent season this year.
Yeah, most definitely.
Second and about 1 coming up for West Lincoln after that great run there by Brody Dillon. Dillon, of course, one of our seniors, as Chris just mentioned a moment ago. A little bit of a miscue there as miscommunication, I would say, on the play. Mount Olive says they've come up with it, and looks like they have.
Recovered by the Mount Olive Pirates.
And it looks like it was Gregory Jackson there on the fumble recovery.
Yeah, able to disrupt that one. I'm not sure if it got loose on a handoff or.
Yeah, it looked like there was just, miscommunication on the handoff. Looks like he was trying to hand it off, but to be honest, I couldn't tell if that was still easily back there, but looked like the ball didn't get handed off and ended up going to the ground, so might have just been a miscommunication there on the play. But like I said, I'm not positive of who that was intended for. 1st and 10 coming up for the Pirates. And that's going to be a keeper as Baggett runs around to his right side, brought down near the 35-yard line, but it looks like we got a flag on the play near the 30.
Yeah, I think we're going to give the holding call to number 13. I think he had a pretty good hold on the defender on this end.
Yeah, so we'll see what the initial indication is going to be that it's coming back. And looks like that's exactly what it is, Chris. So back them up 10. 4:34 here to go in the game. Again, Mount Olive leading 42-7. And looks like they're on their way to snapping a 19-game losing streak. Just hate it's here.
Yeah, I know. I hate that it's at our expense, but
definitely can't discount the effort they put in tonight. They've played a really good game as Blackwell keeps it and runs it for a first down and more near the 10, or brought out of bounds near the 10.
Run out of bounds about the 10-yard line. Be first down and 10 for the Pirates.
Yeah, I'm like you. You know, I guess congrats to them, but
yeah,
just
right.
hate it is at our expense.
Exactly. Yeah, great job for them to put that together tonight and get that monkey off their back, as like we are going into the first round of the playoffs.
So it looks like the ball going to be spotted at maybe the 11-yard line, or no, they're saying first and goal at the 10.
And for their coach too, his second year.
Yeah.
Coming off of. You're trying to get personnel. I mean, Coach Ball in his second year, you're trying to figure personnel out and where they go and how to make your team.
And touchdown pass.
Touchdown pass for the Pirates.
Couldn't tell.
13.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be the number 13, Zay Griffin, wide receiver, freshman wide receiver. Put another 6 on the board for Mount Olive. And that's the thing about Mount Olive. They have a very, very young roster.
Yeah, they do. That's what we were looking at earlier. I mean, they do have a few seniors, maybe 5 or so seniors, but yeah, I'm like you. It's a lot more freshmen on here than anything else. That's for sure. So I'm sure their coach will figure out where they need to go over the next year or two and really put together a team here.
Going for 2.
As we're hoping to do with our young team. I mean, we still same situation with young guys that they've really gotten a lot of like we talked about at the beginning of the season. On the job training here. Not having that JV picture to play in or be able to watch some of the older guys and learn from. A lot of these guys have had to step up and have done a great job, respectively for their age.
Yeah, and at small schools like West Lincoln and Mount Olive, it is just really hard when you have to kind of build the plane while you're trying to fly it. Like we talked about before.
Exactly.
And like we were saying, Coach Ball in his second year, still trying to figure things out, still trying to put pieces where they need to be. Mount Olive presumably in the same situation since they got such a young roster.
Exactly, and a second-year coach as well, like we were saying. So, and it looks like he just got his
got his Powerade bath.
Not the night that I want to take my ice bath. The temperature on my thermometer saying 51, so I know that 32 ice there didn't help any.
Yeah, definitely hate that it's at our expense, but good for them. Those kids are having the time of their lives right now.
They are.
You can tell you might be able to see on the sideline. They're pumped. So congrats to the Pirates. I got to say they've earned this one. Hype man doing his job once again. That's Jeffrey Ducksworth, number 18, if you're wondering, trying a little onside trickeration there, and is going to be picked up by number 77. Actually, I don't have a 77 on the roster. 73, yeah, you're correct. That's Dawson Smith. It's a good job by Dawson being on top of that one.
Yeah. Dawson, another one of our young Bears.
Yep, Dawson, just a 10th grader. He's also, I believe, going to be still on the baseball team.
Yeah, that's right. He's a baseball player as well. He got a little bit of time last year. I know he got some JV play.
Is he still playing basketball?
I think so.
Okay.
He's a all-around athlete, but I think he's playing basketball again this year. So
we're hearing his name a lot here on BSPN as we wind down to about 20 seconds to go, and I think we're just going to kind of let it run out here. And referee signaling to stop the clock as West Lincoln has called a timeout.
West Lincoln.
And believe I didn't put the fresh set of timeouts on there, so I believe it's their first timeout of the second half. So
yeah, we've got number 25 Braden Ham in the game. I wanted to mention Braden right quick. He has had some injuries this year that is essentially ended his football career way earlier than what he wanted it to do. And a great kid, and I think they collectively decided to dress him tonight to get him one or two more plays out there, just to have that completion, I guess, of the football career. Like I said, great kid I coached when he was younger, and I know that he's excited to be back out there just for that closure, you might say. You know, a lot of people may get hurt in the senior year and don't get that chance to get back out there and finish it. So he's hopefully, getting that closure tonight.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens here as Ham is in the game, but the handoff going to Brody Dillon and had a little fumble there, and it's going to be recovered by Mount Olive, but got 5 seconds to go. And that's going to be all she wrote as your final score from Fleahop, 50-7 in favor of the Mount Olive Pirates. And again, congratulations to Mount Olive on snapping that 19-game losing streak. You know, I hate it had to come at our expense, but you cannot doubt that they earned this one. They came pumped and ready to play. And
yes, exactly. They did a great job. I think the Bears fought when they could here and tried to make some things happen and just did not have any success.
Absolutely. So,
Brother David, we've enjoyed it this year.
Yes, thank you, Brother David.
All right.
I hope to have you back. Yeah, absolutely. Great job. All right, so, that'll be the last home game for this football season, or at least presumably. First round of the playoffs coming up. And, again, if I have it correct, we will be going up to Smith County to face the Tartars of Taylorsville. So we'll get confirmation of that probably tomorrow as they're actually playing right now. I haven't seen an updated score on them, but we'll have that playoff pairing as soon as it's confirmed by the MHSAA. We'll have that going. So as far as coverage of the playoffs, I'll go ahead and tell you, we're going to do an audio-only feed here on BSPN if we can work it out with Taylorsville to make sure they have the infrastructure and things in the room for us to be able to be up there. May possibly be on a radio station. I was talking to Adam Northam today. That's not going to be decided until probably either tomorrow or Monday, depending on how the other teams do. So we'll kind of have to play all that by ear. But, of course, we'll let you know here on our social media, on Instagram, Facebook, about what exactly our plans are. But hopefully, if it all works out, at the very least, we'll do an audio-only feed here on BSPN of the playoff game next Friday night. Reason for that is just because – the buyout is kind of stiff for video. So
a lot of they want a big piece of the pie there to see our smiling faces.
So we'll of course once everything's confirmed, we'll share all those details with you again on our Facebook and Instagram. But again, do want to say congratulations to Coach Eric Nelson. And the Mount Olive Pirates on getting their first win since October of 2023. Go enjoy it.
That's right.
You earned it.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of thanks to give out for this season. For the last home game here. We'll thank you especially for the time and effort you put into this, Brother Jonathan, on behalf of the Booster Club and myself. We do really appreciate your hard work on this, and we couldn't do it without you. This was your brainchild, and we're super excited to have you and your mind and ability to do this here. So,
appreciate those kind words, Chris. And of course, we're just getting started here for the year. We'll have soccer's home opener on Tuesday. They'll be live here at Perry Miller Field. Kickoff of the boys game at 5:00. Girls will play following at 6:30. Usually it's the other way around, but I don't know exactly why. But we're doing it boys first on Tuesday, taking on Purvis. Here at Perry Miller Field, soccer will be. So we'll bring that to you here, as well as basketball's home opener the following Tuesday when they take on the Hornets of Lloyd Star at the Jack. And we'll get that complete schedule out tomorrow to let you know what our winter sports coverage plans are. And also, I'd be remiss, Chris, if we didn't give a shout-out to Gavin Evans, our camera guy. And actually, I thought he'd be in here by now.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at.
Maybe he knew I was going to shout him out and he's hiding. Right. But
Gavin came on this year and has done a great job, and we do want to thank him for the time he's put into this. There's not many high school kids that want to volunteer to do something, and he stepped up and has done a great job on the camera this year and getting you the shots that we needed. To keep all these aunts and uncles and grandparents that can't make it to the game, they can see the grandbabies on the field, and like I said, we've tried to bring them that. So, and Gavin's done a great job.
He has. So, most of the camera work you saw was because of Gavin, and he had never touched a camera before.
That's right.
And he's done outstanding.
Job. Yeah, great job.
So, and he'll be helping out at least when he can with our remaining schedule for the rest of the year. I know he's going to be here Tuesday for the soccer game. So looking forward to having him with us. Hopefully his time with us is just beginning. But all right, so again, final 50-7 is your final score in favor of the Pirates of Mount Olive. And we'll talk to you next Friday in the first round of the playoffs here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. Anything you want to say before we sign off?
No, I mean, that's it. Like I said, talk to you next week. Thanks for tuning in, for sure.
Absolutely. Appreciate you bearing with us with all the challenges we've had, too, with the tech stuff.
Right.
But
we're getting it worked out.
Absolutely. All right, we'll talk to you next Friday here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. Good night.
Thanks for joining us on BSPN. Find our schedule of games at bspn.live.